Yeah, back again.
Viernes Noche Live.
That is funny. Viernes Noche Live.
What's good, man?
Listen, man, it's been a week, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been a week. What can I say? We made it through another one.
yeah. I got my hand
Black
back.
oh yeah, your hand is back. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. But the next
The-
episode y'all see is gonna have a cast on, so don't mind that.
yeah, don't mind
don't mind
that.
that.
Don't mind the cash you'll see after
Don't
this.
mind the cast.
Yeah,
Um,
you know, in the
yeah,
Black History Month.
word.
Ah, man, we had a nice run this month though. Kendrick, you know, did his thing.
Yeah.
What else happened this month for Black people?
Target boycotts and all.
Yeah, Target
Don't
boycott.
go
They feeling
don't
the
go to
pain.
Target. Yeah,
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 don't go to Target. We ain't supposed to spend no money today either. Wasn't today supposed to be like a blackout or something? You ain't supposed to spend no money today. I
I
don't know.
went.
You
I
know,
took the kids bowling. That's if that counts. I don't think
listen,
that
listen. My kids be sending me all kind of wild messages. Yeah, today is the blue blackout day. You can't buy nothing blue. Like what? What the hell are you talking
counts.
about?
But let me set it off with this verse.
Oh,
Um,
you got a verse. Let me see what kind of
yeah,
verse you got.
it's easy, but I feel like I just really wanted to highlight this person for Black History Month.
For Black History Month. That's wild.
Is it Women's Month? What's Women's Month? March? Or I think
I
it's coming
think
up.
it's March. Yeah, it's March, I think.
Boom. Here we go. This is a DEI verse.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
you gonna know it, but I just had to show this person love because this is one of my favorite artists, and this is one of the people that taught me how to rhyme
Okay.
unofficially.
Okay.
You,
Let's see.
you see, I loved hard once, but the love was in return. I found out to do what I died for. He wasn't even concerned. And time it turned. He tried to burn me like a perm, though my eyes saw the deception. My heart wouldn't let me learn from some dumb woman was I. And every time he'd lie, he would cry, and inside I'd die. My heart must have died a thousand deaths. Compare myself to Tony Braxton. Thought I'd never catch my breath. Nothing left. He stole a heart beating from my chest. I tried to call the cops. A type of thief they can't arrest. Pain suppressed would lead to cardiac arrest. Diamond deserves diamonds, but he convinced me I was worth less. When my peoples would
Mm,
protest, I told
mm,
them mind their business because my shit was complex.
mm,
More than just the sex, I was blessed, but couldn't feel it like when I was caressed. I spent nights clutching my breast, overwhelmed by God's test. I was God best, contemplating death with a Gillette, but no man is ever worth the paradise manifest. Ugh,
mm.
that's ugly.
I said, wow. I can hear the person too, but I just can't pull their name right now. I know the song,
Yeah,
but I can't like the name is escaping me right now.
that's good.
This is yeah,
I didn't
this
have to
is
stump the Swami today. It was a Schwabi, whatever it is.
yeah, stump the Schwab, whatever. This
Whatever.
what's the other
Yeah,
one? Sneaky Himbo. You got a sneaky
yeah.
himbo on me. I know this.
Yes, you do very well.
I know
But
this.
I'm happy that because I thought it was you was gonna sing it along with me.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you got to the young, dumb, some woman. Am I like I
Mhm,
know
mhm,
son, this is wild.
Take your
I
time.
guess for the essence of the show, I'll let you who spit it, brother.
Big shot. Let me
I
turn
guess for
this
the
up.
essence of the show.
Let me turn this up.
Speaking of the show, tonight's episode is sponsored by Tito's
See,
on a
I
nice warm night.
but the love wasn't returned. I found out the man I died for, he wasn't even concerned. In time it turned. He tried to burn me like a perm. Though my eyes saw the deception, my heart wouldn't let me learn from some dumb woman was I. And every time he lied, he would cry, and inside I died. My heart must have died a thousand deaths. Compared myself to Tony Braxton, thought I'd never catch my breath. Nothing left. He stole a heart beating from my chest. I tried to call the cops. That type of thief they can't arrest. Pain suppressed. Will lead the cardiac arrest. Diamonds and diamonds. He convinced me I was worth less. When my peoples would protest, I told them my name business because my shit was complex. More than just a set. I was blessed, but couldn't feel it
Mm,
like when I was caressed. I've spent nights clutching my breast, overwhelmed by God's test. I was God's best. Contemplating death with a Gillette. No man is ever
mm,
with the paradise man.
mm.
The one
Jesus
and only,
Christ. The
the one
one,
and
the
only
only, the
L
one, the
Boogie.
only L Boogie. And I
Lauryn Hill, baby.
like I heard it,
Yeah,
but I just couldn't, like I heard it, like I heard
yeah,
it as you, like I said, especially when you got to that so what young, some dumb one them, I heard it, but I needed that right there. That was kind of pat yourself on the back
yeah,
for that one. Clap for him.
yeah,
I like that one.
yeah. We gotta talk
Yeah,
about her, man. Yo,
yeah. You gotta salute Lauren, man. Like that. That was one of those. You know how everything goes into your first project,
yeah,
and like you kind of get out every like your life up until that point.
yeah,
Um, that went beyond that. That Miseducation of Lauren Hill album, like she has legendary status off of that project alone. Now, of course, she had great verses with the Fugees and
yep.
appearances and all of that, but that
Wow.
project,
Yeah.
son,
But
yeah, that project put in another stratosphere
think about that album in '98.
in
We
'98.
we weren't really prepared for a singing rap album, and everybody
Mm-mm,
embraced it because
mm-mm.
it was so authentic. It was so real.
It was.
Nobody was sitting there like, nah, she ain't rhyme enough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
It
how
wasn't
people
like that.
talked about the Love Below, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was
Right.
kind of what Drake was doing before Drake, but it was soul. It wasn't just
Yeah,
singing to
it
be
was.
singing.
And with her, and it just showed her versatility, and that's what made the project so beautiful. Like you go from a joint with the you better watch out because guys is only about how she's spitting on that, and then you
Yeah,
go to the other side of that with a joint with D'Angelo talking about nothing even matters. Like
yeah,
the album has so many facets to it. Like
yeah.
it almost was like it wasn't one genre of a project. It was like it was all over the place. So
But then you
yeah,
think
that's a
think about the skits in the album. We talking about Lauryn Hill, Miseducation. At first, the skits
mhm.
were based around love. Like in
Yeah, they were.
1998,
And
she
like
talking about
it
love.
was even if you think about this, it was a teacher pouring love into a classroom.
Yeah,
Like the skits was a teacher trying to pour love into the students that he had. So
really
yeah,
with it.
man.
Really
Yeah,
with
this is
the
true.
times we were
This is
in,
very true.
and it's funny because every time you're in, you never realize how I want to say how good it is until it gets worse.
Yeah. Yeah. You
That's
never
that's
realize.
that's one of the things
But
I
that's
want to
how I
talk
go.
about. But
That's
also,
how it be. That project is timeless.
yeah. You and I have not. Well, I've heard it, the J Cole joint, the Clouds joint,
Mhm.
but I didn't really listen
Right.
to it. So when it first,
Yeah,
because I sent it to you.
yeah, you sent it to me. I don't think I listened to it that day. I think I
Yeah.
listened to it maybe later on that week, but then I really sat down, listened to it maybe earlier this week sometime.
Okay. So I didn't.
Um, yeah, so I mean, this would be a good space for a response if you want to,
Yeah, I wanna.
what the kids doing now? They're doing reactions now. This would be a great
Yeah,
time
this
for a
is.
reaction, even though we're not a
I want.
reaction channel.
I want to play it. I want to play it. I mean, we do them
Yeah, play
sometimes.
it. Yeah, play it. It got some moments.
Niggas be shooting on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't stepping out, time sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing, right through the grace of age, bigger than I thought I'd Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole, the heat blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rocked out, turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants. I pull from stances. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Paul. Either proceed with speed or don't
Mm,
breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. and the planet is shake when I perform it. Tectonic plates from a
Mm,
place with text on it. Ways, so stay safe or get left with chest on your face. As death waits for your last breath. I'ma pass the test. Yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste to pay for. They claim they're real, but they sell them straight for. The pain I feel in my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow change, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane out of chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Ashamed not to flex around like the breast. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio. Back in my barrio. Parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio. Dodge shells,
mm,
collect coins like a Mario. But this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious.
mm, mm, mm,
He
mm,
flowing.
mm. Yeah, he's flowing on that one. On the first verse, he's flowing. He's
Oh,
flowing. See, and that's why I wanted to let you hear it. That's why I didn't want to be like, well, nah, you need to check it out. I didn't want to.
yeah.
I didn't want to sway you one way or the other. I wanted to let you hear it first. And it's funny that you sent it to me and I heard it before you. That's wild.
Nah. Okay. So the underlying theme here is basically what everybody's been hitting me about. Yo,
Hmm.
can we still respect the braggy bars, and does it matter and all of that type of stuff? It's interesting because I'm hearing the way he's coming at this and way he's approaching it and talking about the things he's saying. His flow being
Hmm.
masterful, which it is.
It is. It is.
Is it like KD on the Warriors? Is it does it lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it lose something? I don't know. I'm asking you.
Listen, it's rising from the ashes, if you want to call it that. Like
Yeah,
stepping away from the battles, everybody, throwing them under the bus for that. Um, and still showing that your pen is still top tier.
absolutely.
The flows in there is stupid.
It's dope.
Like the flows in there, wow. But yeah, it's still painting that visual of like I still got it. Don't let nobody fool you. Um, you know what I mean? These flows is masterful. I'm still way above you. All you do is I'm way ahead of y'all. Like you can still be mad or still feel a way about him stepping out of the battle, but you can't deny what you're hearing. Like your ears ain't lying to you. You know what I
There was
mean?
a, there was a time when he was accused of being boring, and I think he's made his flow more dynamic over the
Hmm.
last couple of years.
He has.
This
He
is
has.
truly an example of that. Um, the way he's playing with the words, when I heard that Sandra
Hmm.
Bull in there,
Uh huh.
referencing speed,
Uh
um,
huh.
just a lot of the entendres that are kind of
It's
like
sneaky,
blending into each other.
right?
It's showing that the wordplay is his gift, right?
That's what he
Yeah,
does. He
jumping
toying with it
Woody's
too.
back. He said I wasn't with the melody, but he could spit. Yeah, the melody's one thing. It's almost like he's toying with us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm. Yeah.
when he's playing around on these choruses and kind of just, it's like it's almost
Hmm.
don't even match. Like I'm a rhyme my ass off, and then I'm gonna just um it's an interesting space to be in, man. Like
It is. It
it's an
is.
interesting space to be in. It's like you might
It is.
criticize me for doing what I do, and then you go out here and get 40 and just
Yeah.
show
And
people.
and that's why the KD with the Warriors comparison is apropos. Like
Interesting.
it's regardless of how you feel about what I do, how I move, whatever the case may be, I can go get 40 any night. And there's nothing that anybody can stop me. No, nobody can stop me. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Like I'm still top tier with this. I'm still with what Lonzo say. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm surgical with it. Like, what do you want me to do?
So somebody asked me, could he come back from this whole duck in the battle? What's up, Taki?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I said, classic album
Shout out
makes
Algeria,
everybody.
by the way.
Yeah, shout out Algeria.
Yeah, that's
I,
wild.
I said classic album shuts everybody up. Like
Yeah,
nobody
the
cares.
fall off is classic. It shuts everybody down. Nobody wants to hear
Yeah.
nothing after that.
And I
It's
still
dead.
believe it's possible. I still believe that there's a level of rhyming that he hasn't exhibited on an album, along with putting together like a masterpiece like Forest
The
Hills,
songs, right?
the songs. I think there's a level to go, and I think he could do it. I think he's at the point where his pen
Absolutely, you can
is.
do
I think our show has inspired. him to not take bars off. I'm
Hey,
saying that
I
in
think so,
I'm saying that in jest, right? But
but not
also
as just.
also a couple of conversations I've had with him is like I know he's now aware that there are people like
That
us
exists.
online that are
Absolutely.
like, oh nah, we gonna know when
Yeah,
that
we
bar
going.
is
Yeah.
light. We
Uh
gonna know
huh.
when that setup is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay,
Absolutely.
right? So I'm
He
not gonna
paying
take credit,
attention.
but
Hey,
it's
listen,
but we
man.
do what we do,
Hey,
right?
that's cool. We was the first one with
Yeah.
it.
Now Jungle Boogie said you can't win against the Drake and Kendrick fan base.
I don't think it's. I don't even think it's about that. I don't think it's
No,
about
I don't think so
the
either.
Drake or Kendrick fan bases. I think they have a fan base that is like, of course, they make music for who they make music for, but I still think there's a space that exists where you can't deny J. Cole's penmanship. You can't deny his ability to rap. You can't deny his ability to get on songs like this and, switch up flows the way he does. And like it or not, you can not like him as a person. Oh, he ducked smoke. He did this, but his pen is his pen. You can't deny that as much as you'd like to, but you just can't deny that.
This comment right here is what I wanted to talk about. This is the majority of people are not listening to music like you guys anymore.
Yeah, nobody's consuming it. And people consuming the music too fast now.
Right. Which is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing because this is why no,
And this
serious.
is why we exist in this
This is
space.
why we exist, right? Because I think we wanted to try to find a pocket of the stuff that's being made and that was created in the past that
Hmm.
that is elite, right? That people that are taking time and putting together, you know, dope wordplay, right?
Hmm.
Said today is Ramadan, you must fast. I thought it was tomorrow. I thought it starts tomorrow. Let's start tonight. But
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I guess tonight. Sorry.
yeah, we wanted to create something, right? Where we like, yo, find it, dudes that spit, and even a new or bigging up the
Hmm.
classic, and then have that be the standard and create more of those people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it.
we wanted
That's all
more
we
of
want.
that. And
That's all we want. We don't
it's
ask for
okay.
much.
Like I don't need people to listen to music like us. Like I don't need people to be like, yo, I need to hear bars. I need to hit because
Nope. They
we
not
don't
like
always
us. They not like us. They
they're
not
not
like
like us. They're not like us.
us.
And we don't always need to hear bars. We featured a little baby joint where the flow
It
was
was just a
crazy.
vibe. Hmm.
It was a vibe and it was clever lines.
True.
I did
True.
a 21 Savage Who Spit It where the lines were clever. The flow is
Hmm.
not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, something that a New Yorker would break down or whatever. But some people are learning like, yo, I could spit a little better. Even Yachty stepped up his bars. Like
He did. He
people want
did.
to. Some people just want
He
to get
did.
better at the craft, right?
You should. Like if you look at you think LeBron is in the league 22 years playing the same way he played in year one. Like you have to evolve. You have to add more tools to your tool belt. You got to get better at something. You got to change up what you do. You can't be the same person day in day out and think like your longevity is going to just surpass most people's that's putting in work and trying to evolve as the times change. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? You got to add more to your tool belt. You can't just stay stagnant and think that's going to hold you.
Now
I
I
know
watched the
somebody like that.
I watched the a video of it was a basketball team. I forgot which team it was, but
Hmm.
they were coming out the locker room and their manager was singing the lyrics to I don't even know the song. Did you
Wow.
see that? So
Nah.
it was a manager dude. He had glasses on. He was kind of corny.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what ethnicity he was, but he was omitting the N word. He was like covering his mouth. He wasn't saying, and they was
Right.
all hype. And on the comments, was like, "Yo, if my manager was lit like this, I'll go
Listen.
get 40." And he was like
Listen.
the team manager. But the song was so violent, and
Wow.
it made me think about my ears have changed, right? Like
Uh-huh.
I could listen to DMX back in the days, and
Right.
it
And there
wouldn't
was
affect me.
nothing.
Yeah, I could listen to certain records, and it was shoot 'em up, and
Right.
I was like, but now it
Listen.
felt different hearing it, right? And I thought about all right, lyricism when we listen to Griselda,
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't featured them
Boom,
as
boom,
much on the
boom, boom,
show.
boom.
Right, it's a lot of boom boom boom, but I'm like, yo, what does that mean for for my ears and for hip hop today, if I'm not listening to stuff that's super violent the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's more a function of two things. I think that's more a function of one, just being older and being more mature and not wanting to hear the same thing, and just that not being what, like, that just doesn't do it for you as far as sonically hearing gun shooting and killing and all of that. But another side of it is knowing that there are other sides to it, knowing that there are more artistic or other, creative ways to express yourself. So I think it's just a little bit of both. As you get older, of course, you don't want to hear the same thing. Like I heard, uh, what was I listening to? I was listening to something the other day, and I heard a female rapper say, "I don't fight for my respect, bitch. I fight for dick." I died. I cried. I didn't know what to say. I guess that's just the time of the day. But yeah. I mean, the music is what it is now. But
yeah,
you look at people like Cole, and you look at people like Kendrick and
mm,
Drake, and they show you that there's a side to it that when you hear the other stuff, you like, there's other things that you can do. Like, it's almost like saying every black person put out a clothing line. It's like, okay, there's a million other things we can do, but
yeah. But Jungle
it is
Boogie,
what it
he's
is.
he's he's reading my mind right now because it's always been about balance, and you need more of it as you get older. And I think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's what's been missing. And I try not to
Hmm.
be, I try not to sound like I'm like an older person saying that, but I think it's always
But you're
been
an
that way.
older
Even when
person
I
saying
But no, but
it.
even when I was younger, I liked balance. Like I liked to
Right.
go from De La Soul to NWA. I liked to go from
True.
Lauryn Hill to
True.
the Locks. Like I always was a fan of having that spectrum. And then
You
when
got
I
to.
started when I started making music, I was trying to find the bridge, like the in
That same
between, to
balance.
yeah, to be
Hmm.
that person. And Kanye to me was what I was trying to do, to be that representation of
Yeah,
the
he beat
street
you to
still. Yeah, he did. Being
it.
respected by the streets, but being yourself, being like a native tongue
Uh-huh.
member
And being
that
and being
that
comfortable being comfortable with being that.
yeah, but that could spit, and that wasn't not necessarily Afrocentric, like a black sheep with a native tongue, like that. They represented
Hmm.
somebody that wasn't necessarily Afrocentric, wasn't really a part of that, but was still themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
and that's what
Gotcha.
I envision for myself. Which is, this isn't about me, but I'm just saying, like, I always respected balance, and I think hip
And
hop
of
is
course, listen, hip hop is there is no balance at this point. At least not what's commercially what's out. Like there's nothing balanced about it. So I
I
don't
hate
know.
saying that absolutely, because when
Yeah,
people
not
send me
absolutely. I mean, because you just gotta be out there to find it. You gotta. I mean, because there's music out there. Of course, there's music out
yeah
there that's something that you would want to listen to. Like, you know what I mean? Again, you just got to be out there to find it. Everything that you want to hear, typically, you're gonna have to go and dig for it. It's not gonna be on
yeah
your local radio station or something like that. You got to
no,
just,
people
go out
consume
there
it
and find it.
different. People send
Yeah,
me Coach
absolutely.
Contra. People will send me Akeem Ali. And send me
Hakeem
the
Ali is dope, by the way.
send me the freestyles. Don't send me somebody breaking it down. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't do
Stop
that.
doing
Don't send me nobody
it.
breaking it down.
Stop
Don't,
doing
don't even send me nobody reaction because
Those
that's not what
stop.
we do. And
I
don't
gotta
send me
stop.
nobody breaking it down because that is what we do.
I gotta stop
So
doing that.
yeah,
But yeah, people are sending that stuff, and sometimes I wonder. I'm like, yo, will Toby and Wigway ever just blow up to, you know what I'm saying, Grammy status?
it, he
The
should.
Russell. You know what I mean?
He
Like
should.
Russ, like people that's rhyming. Like, will it ever
Right.
get to that point where
Hmm.
where like Jungle
Speaking of
Boogie
Russ,
saying, we don't have to mention Kendrick and Drake all the time because we got a new up and coming crop.
right.
But you and I went over the Double XL freshman last year,
Oh wow. Yeah, we did.
and
That
if you
was that
think
was.
about these people that we talked about, I forgot their name, Big X, the Plug, and
Uh-huh.
Mexican OT, and
It was
um
who
a
else?
lot. I can't remember all their names, but we
Uh
we deduced that
Dang.
Cash Cobain.
Yeah,
Um,
Cash Band, that was his name. That's what I was trying to think of.
we deduced that for the most part, rhyming well wasn't their thing.
Yeah, that wasn't what they were there for.
It wasn't their thing.
Yeah,
And
but
these are
and again, but I think what we have to keep in mind and like kind of trying to judge
big extra
this
products.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're recording in the dark, by the way. I can't see you. But
That's my hat.
I think what the difference is with this era, I think everybody has such similar sound and such similar content that it just like I'm it's not so much that you hear the violence, but it's just so much that's so much on every song, and there's so much that everybody says it. Like everybody's
Yeah.
spinning the block, and everybody got ops, and everybody got the stick, and every like
Yeah. Yeah. That's the part.
every how many people are still alive? How are y'all still rapping if y'all doing all this block spinning and y'all up in all these sticks and all that pause and
Yeah.
like
That's another part, the
that's the thing.
authenticity and the originality. I remember doing
That's the thing.
when I was working at Carver High School, we had a little studio, and I was trying to do like a mixtape. So
Mm,
during like a lunchtime, I would get the kids to come in and just rhyme. And it was a kid that was like 14, a freshman, and he
mm,
went off the top of the head and got in and went in the booth. Pause. And they was applauding him, but every line was about how he was decapitating a human being. Like everything was his stick. And this was a little scrawny dude. And
right.
everybody's like, yo, he killed it. He killed it. And I'm just like,
He literally killed it. He
yeah, he
killed
literally
several
killed it.
people.
But in our time, that would have been us killing a whack MC. It would have been just
Right.
the
The,
rhyme,
the
the
the yeah, the
the
violence would have
rhymes
been
that
more so
came
towards the
out.
whacking seas.
Yeah. And this was his go-to. This was his just I'm gonna pull around from the air. I says, I'm gonna shoot you in your face. I'm gonna clap your mother, and I'm gonna
Mm,
wet you. And then it was like, wow. And he had knowledge of
wow.
different guns, and I was like, damn, this is an interesting time that we're in.
That's
And
all.
and there was no focus on rhyme scheme or being good.
No,
And it just made
yeah,
me,
that's the part that's missing. Like, of course, the A&R is gone. Like, the A&R been gone.
yeah,
Like, because it's direct to consumer now. Like, it's Tubi. Like, basically, music is Tubi at this point. Like, it's direct to consumer. You record it, put it on YouTube. It's out there. Like, that's just it. Ain't no, nah, you need to pare this down. You need to shorten this hook. You need to short, like,
yeah.
song structure is dead. Like, there's no nothing. Like, there's no hook, 16 bars, hook. Like, there's none of that no more. It's
Uh,
all just,
How do you
yeah,
not
it's all
sound
just you go.
old? How do you not sound old if you tell a kid, yo, make the end of the line rhyme, and then do that two more times? Like make four bars rhyme together. Make more than
It's
one word rhyme. Even if you're gonna shoot it up,
right.
um, do something different from just a regular simile. Yo, my guns is hot like fire. Like make it more. You know what I'm saying? Do some skin. How does that not
More fire
sound
like Dylon.
right? How does that not sound old? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that
I-
should be an old thing. I think that should be.
And that's the thing. It's not even about being old. It's just about the craft.
That's what I think.
Like, yeah,
But how
like
does that
that's
happen? How do we get worse at it and make that cooler instead of?
because it got simpler. The formula got simpler. That's why.
But it could still
Like
be. It could still be. It could still be
it,
simple to digest, right?
again, you're missing the point. To even get it out at one point, it needed to be crafted well. It needed to be put together well, packaged well.
Right.
Now it can be in its rawest, purest form, untouched, uncut, missing every element of what an actual song should sound like, and it doesn't matter. It's still going to go out to the masses. There's
Right.
no intermediary that's like, nah, you can't do this. You can't rap for 3 minutes straight. No, the song, like, you can't, nobody's, again, we know the A&R position is dead because there is no middleman no more. Everybody's not going to labels no more. Everybody doing their own thing. So, with that being the case, that molding period that you had from when an artist signed to a label and then the label got them, got their look together
Yeah.
got their sound together, got their producer team together, and put their project together and made it sound cohesive. Those days are gone. So you got people that's 15, 16, straight out of wherever. And who is this pulling up in my driveway? 15, 16, straight out of wherever. And they like, yo, I just did a song. I filmed a video on my iPhone on my block and I'm putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean that's the garage band SoundCloud era. That's what we in. So we understand that. But it's just interesting because I would always think about genres and things just evolving and getting better. So it's just a weird space to be in, and I hate to be the old guy on the block. Jungle Boogie, you said from the UK, so I get a chance to listen to radio on the BBC, find quality music across the board. If you listen to the right DJ, you can't just follow the algorithm. As I agree with you, and we always are able to find dope music. Like that's not really the issue. We can find the stuff. My thing was more so that the fans have spoken. Like this generation of fans have spoken, and they want the dumb down. They want less. They don't want to think.
Exactly.
And
Listen,
I have to say, okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that. But it's also okay
listen,
to do what we do and say, all right, let's find this and big it up.
that's the beauty of it. That's the medicine in the candy. Like sometimes you gotta have to dig deep and find these type of jewels that we find because everything again nowadays is just if it don't come with a song, I mean a dance that go with it or something crazy like a nice sing songy catch along, type of hook that everybody can sing along with in the club, like a I know that's right or something like that. Outside of that, everybody just go with what they know. Everybody don't ain't no song structure, ain't no nothing.
And
Everybody just
we've talked about this on the show before, but my fear
we
with
have.
with the big three situation with people with fans having to choose sides now between Kendrick and Drake, Cole
Mhm,
being stuck in the middle with people kind of being split on him. I don't know if in 5 to 7 years, if there is no new emergence of what we know as
mhm,
the MCs that were great on the microphone, that were respected in the streets, respected by so many, and still
mhm,
were able to do the Grammys, the commercial records, to be household names. These guys have been the big three for a long time, and we haven't
mhm.
noticed it, but it's close to
And
15
listen,
years.
you know who else has been a big three for a long time? LeBron, Steph, and KD. It's almost the end of
And
an era.
and the NBA is feeling like hip hop because they're
Yeah,
shook.
you see the comparison here.
They
It's
are
like they
nervous.
are nervous. Like they know they got probably 2 years tops of all three of these dudes together.
So hip
And
hop
after
got
that,
what?
hip hop got a longer run because
Because
it's not a
you
physical
don't need your
thing.
knee. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't need your knee. You can operate without a knee. So yeah,
but
you got a little bit more longevity in the hip hop game, so they'll be all right.
yeah, but
But
guys are gonna hit a wall,
yeah,
man. The fans are gonna hit a
yeah,
wall. You know what I'm
I
saying?
listen
We have these Nas conversations last time,
all the time.
and that's what to me that's what sparked it because you and I
Hmm.
know we've done a lot of shows where we've bigged up Kendrick. And the one time we be like, oh, we like this Drake one during the battle. Everybody's like, yo, y'all wildin'.
Y'all, y'all haters.
Y'all haters, right? And then we get on here 2 weeks ago and we like, yo, Kendrick's career, his ascension, his pen, you know, we're not saying it's above Nas, but we like, if you think about it, where he is
it's
right
it's
now,
it,
and
it
everybody's
parallel,
like,
similar
y'all wildin', Nas is the greatest. I'm like, yo,
ever.
we can't salute the younger, and we can't. I mean, yeah, one is a numbers
Yeah,
game, one is an art form. We understand that music and
we get
sports
it.
is you can't. We try to be. We know we can't be straight up with putting lyrics like it's sports, but what we do with no bars off, I mean, it's line by line. So
It's line by line, man.
it's
This is like
it ain't
you either did it or you didn't.
yeah, it ain't a shot miss or make, but it's
Listen,
damn close. right?
It's
Like
very miss
it's
or make. It's a miss or
it's
make. It's a make or miss league, man.
yeah, it's hot or not, shit. But nah, I feel you. It's hard to kind of put those two art forms and opinions and feelings and the space you were in when you heard it, and it's so much that goes into it, and and everybody thinks that their era when they were
Of course.
14 to 28, whatever you were listening to, that shit is the greatest, man. He's,
Exactly.
he said, "Don't open up the Kendrick
Yeah,
Nine."
we're not doing that. Yeah,
Nah, listen, we almost got
that ship is
canceled.
sailed, man. That ship is sailed.
We almost got canceled and losing
Yeah.
subscribers for that. So we
Yeah,
good.
don't that ship is sailed. Anyway, look, let's get back to the cold jar. I think it's another verse on there.
I got you.
You're definitely not on camera. You
You said I'm not on camera?
uh-uh.
You can't see me?
Uh-uh.
Niggas be smoking on something. Head to the clouds, I been stepping
I
out.
see me. You don't see me?
Out in the crowd.
Uh-uh.
This world is changing right in front
You
of
can hear me though?
I hear you and see you. Can y'all
Oh
see
wow,
me?
that's wild.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gunna jam, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in a pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim eyes a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. It spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees. I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my faults, and I'm defined by rhymes. So I'm in my prime. There was times that I was down because I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it. You ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares cashiers replaced by machines that don't buy, subscribe, so you can just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Ain't whatever happened to human beings.
Yeah, y'all can't see me at all. What I gotta do?
Nah, son. I don't know. You in the dark. You recording in the dark. Turn on the lights in the house.
No, it's not.
You can see you on your screen?
I see me. Yeah. I'm refreshing. It's still not there?
No, I don't see you, son.
That's crazy. Hold up. What I gotta do?
I don't see you, son.
Uh that's weird.
I don't see you, brother. That's why you work out your technical difficulties. I have.
No, I feel like I gotta come out and come back in. Pause.
God. Oh, shit.
Hold up,
Shit.
hold up. All right. I'm gonna have to shut it down. Come back. Hold up. The refresh ain't working?
No. I don't know what you're doing, son.
Still nothing?
Nada.
You said pay your light bill. No,
Yeah, man. You acting like, yeah, that's that
I
light bill
see
over there.
me. All
You
right.
see you. That's the reflection.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to shut it down, man.
Shut it down. We'll be right back, people.
Uh,
Give us